Your voice is audible.
Okay.
Ask her to share the share the phone.
Got it, ma'am.
Audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Super. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, teacher, stop. Yes, now I understand that I am audible. Yes. Now let me go to the gallery view so that I can see everybody.
Teachers, please keep your videos on. I request everybody to keep your videos on, please.
Okay. Can I begin, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, please. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Good afternoon, teachers. I think you've had a long day, and thank you so much for joining in for today's session. It's so wonderful to see you all. Yes, great. I can see there are 9 screens, but of course, I can see only the first screen, teachers. Thank you so much for joining in, teachers. Okay, before we start the session, quickly, I want you to all put in one word saying what teaching means to you. Why do you like teaching so much? Either one word or the emotion connected with teaching. Can you just quickly put in that? Fatak, fatak, fatak. What is the one word that comes to your mind? Passion. Okay. Yes. Passion again. Great. Passion. All knowledge. Yes. Continuous learning till the end. Passion again. Learning, passion, love, and patience. Yes, learning. I love this job. Knowledge, life. For someone, it's the breath. Patience, passion. Yes, you love children. Responsibility, love, patience. Okay. Thank you very much, teachers, for putting in why you are all so passionate about this. Okay. Great. So, I'm sure you all are telling stories in your classrooms. Yes or no? Quick show of hands. Yes, no? Are you telling stories in classes?
Yes.
Yes, I'm sure you all are telling stories in classes. And you are all teachers. So, I'm sure you're all doing a fabulous job. And I am here today to share strategies on how you can use stories to improve vocabulary and learning abilities in the child after you finish your story. The story session doesn't get over just with the story time alone. The discussions that follow after the story are what makes the story so very, very impactful. Okay, so thank you so much for inviting me. My name is C. Mangalam Sendil and I'm a professional storyteller and a storytelling coach. And I love interacting with students, adults, and anyone ready to listen to stories and to craft beautiful narratives. So, with no ado, let's get into the story. Come, 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 come. Come, 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 let's listen. Come, 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 let's listen to a story. On request from your book Hop, Skip, and Jump. So the story comes. Here goes. what a bright day it is. La la la, la 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 la. I am going to bake. I am going to bake. I am going to bake. Bake, bake, bake. I am going to bake. Bake, bake, bake. What are you going to bake? Huh? You're asking me what? Gingerbread is what I am going to be baking today. Gingerbread, gingerbread, da 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 da. Gingerbread, 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 da 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 da, da 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 da. Gingerbread. So, an old woman, she decided to make a gingerbread. And as she was, she thought, I will make it with a shape and make it very special. I will make him into a boy. I will give the shape of a boy. Okay? And she took the flour, she mixed everything and she got it ready and she put it in the oven and she closed her oven. She set the timer and she waited and she watched. She waited and she watched. She was getting a little impatient. Da 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 da. Is the bread ready? Is the bread ready? Oh 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 oh. No 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 no. Da 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 da. Is the bread ready? Is the bread ready? No 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 no. No 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 no. Da 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 da. Ding! Ah! The bread is ready! The bread is ready! The bread is ready! Yay! And she went and she opened the door and the bread was ready and the gingerbread man came out. Hot, 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 hot. Are talking bread? And look, it is running. Everybody look. It is running. Hey, stop. Huh? Do you think the gingerbread man stopped? No, he did not stop. And he ran as fast as he could. Hey, gingerbread man, stop running. I wish to eat you. Stop running. But the gingerbread man was running. Hey, gingerbread man, stop running. I wish to eat you. Stop Run, 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 run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, you can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man, I'm the gingerbread man. And the gingerbread man just kept running, running, and running. Now this old woman, she was going behind, and her husband was in the garden, and he was watering the plants. What's the matter? The gingerbread that I baked, the boy started running. Huh? What? Really? Yes. And the two of them started running behind the gingerbread man. Tuku, 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 tuku. And the old man said, Hey, gingerbread man, stop running, stop running. I wish to eat you, we wish to eat you. Stop running, stop running. Run, 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 run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, you can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man, I'm the gingerbread man. Gone. The old man and the old woman, they were going as fast as they could, and they were trying to catch. But the gingerbread man was very fast, and he was going, and somebody saw him. Gingerbread man, stop running, stop running. I wish to eat you, I wish to eat you. Stop running, stop running. No! Run, run as fast as you can, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, you can't catch me. Oh, oh. Ooh, the gingerbread man is indeed very fast. Oh my God. The gingerbread man was going. And next on the farm was somebody. You all know who he is and how he sounds. By the sound of him, I'm sure you all will know who he is. And he goes, Moo. Yes, the cow. Oh, gingerbread man, Moo. Oh, gingerbread man, Moo. Stop running, stop running. The gingerbread man was indeed very fast. Oh, I am tired now. And the gingerbread man was happily running. No. Run as fast as you can, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, you can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man, I'm the gingerbread man. And the old woman, the old man, the horse, the cow, and the chick, they were all running behind the gingerbread man, and he went. crossed the farm and he reached near the river. Ah, if I step into the river, I will become all soggy. Squishy. But all these people are running behind me. I have to escape. What to do? I have to go across the river. What to do? Somebody is coming.
Do you want help?
Yes. I want to go to the other side of the river. Can you help me?
Oh, yeah. Please come and sit on my back.
And the gingerbread man sat on the crocodile's back.
Oh, gingerbread man, looks like many people have been chasing you since morning.
Oh yeah, too many people. And I escaped with great difficulty.
Okay. Hey, can you come and sit on my nose, my snout? My neck is hurting.
Okay. Toing, 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 toing. And as soon as the crocodile reached the other bank, he threw up the gingerbread man and pajak! He ate the gingerbread man, and that was the end of the gingerbread man. He had escaped from the old woman, he had escaped from the old man, he had escaped from the horse, he had escaped from the cow, he had escaped from the chick, and at last he got caught in the mouth of a crocodile. Okay, so with that, the story comes to an end. Thank you very much, teachers, for your patient listening. Okay, I know the original story has a fox, but since I did not have a fox puppet, I took the liberty to put a crocodile in place of the fox. Okay, great. Now in the chat box, now my work is over. Now it's all time for you to work. In the chat box, tell me, first of all, did you enjoy the story? That's the first question. Only then I can come to the second question. Did you all enjoy the story? Show of hands, please. Yes, no, not nice. Okay. So yes. Stop. Thank you, teachers. Thank you. Okay, now tell me, what did you like about the story? Tell me what all you liked about the story, and we will see each one in detail as long as time permits. Okay, tell me what all you liked about the story. Okay, now I'm going to go and see the chat box. Ta-dang. So where's the chat box? Yes.
Voice modulation, puppets, expression and voice.
1 second, ma'am. If you can put it over there, we can take each point and then we can discuss further.
Yes.
Because all the other teachers are also putting it in the chat box, I believe.
No. I'm just reading the same thing.
Oh, you're reading it
whatever.
for me? Okay, so
Yeah,
sweet of you.
yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
I just thought of helping you out.
Oh, so nice of you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Yes, I was actually going to the chat box. Yeah. Okay, so just we'll give the teachers 1 more minute
Yes.
and we will see what all comes up.
Way of explanation with your cute expressions. One teacher dropped a message. She liked your cute expressions.
Okay, I'm just trying to share a PPT. Are you able to see my screen, ma'am?
Double click. Yes, it is visible now.
Okay, you're able to see the first slide, enhancing vocabulary and language skills through storytelling.
Yes, you can enlarge the slide now. It is visible.
It's visible, ma'am?
Yes, yes, it is.
Okay, you want me to zoom it? Yes. Okay, so teachers, thank you so much for your words of appreciation and your kind words. Heartfelt gratitude. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's go get along. So today, uh, session would deal with how actually storytelling, we all do stories all the time. So, how storytelling can be used to improve vocab and language skills in the children. And along with that, we will also be seeing how stories can be done effectively. The storytelling style, a very much engaging classroom environment where the children actually open up and there's a lot of learning and there's a lot of positive energy in the class. So let's get started. So as teachers, I'm sure you all very much know why storytelling is very important, and you all are doing stories in class. So I will not be dwelling in on this slide in great detail. But yes, stories are for capturing or captivating the children's attention, and through stories, the retention is much higher. You teach any concept, you teach anything, it stays longer in the brain if it is done through stories. The stories actually stay because there is a whole science behind why stories actually stay in the mind when told. Okay, and most importantly, stories foster imagination and communication skills. So when you are telling a story, so the child is also traveling along with you, the child is making images in the brain. So imagine if these puppets were not there. There was an old woman and she baked bread. She made bread that day. So each child would think of a different house, would think of a different old lady, would think of the different vessels used for mixing. Yes, so stories actually enhance imagination and visualization. So the brain is activated to a very beautiful way. Yes, and these days, research shows a very stunning fact, a not so nice fact. When we get glued to the screen more, when we are not spending much time with ourselves or with any other art form, or when we are not reading much, the visualization part of the brain is getting affected. Okay, on that note, yes, quickly, teachers, can you all close your eyes for a second? And can you all think of a red and blue zebra? How many of you got a red and blue zebra in your mind when I told you to think of a red and blue zebra? Thumbs up, thumbs down. How many of you got a red and blue zebra? Okay, green giraffe. Green giraffe. Green giraffe. Yes, great. So, if you are able to see it, fantabulous. If not, we have to work on our, yes, we have to work on our visualization. We have to reduce screen time. We have to cultivate our brain to create images. So storytelling is a beautiful way wherein images are created and you get the picture formed. I mean, storytelling activates the brain, activates the brain. I'm sure you all have heard. How is it activating the brain? When the neuroconnections are made between the left brain and the right brain, and that happens when images are getting formed. Okay, so the whole science of storytelling is there. Okay, I don't want to dwell into that now. Okay, great. Okay, so okay, I'm opening the chat window, and Let us see. Expression, face, explanation, voice modulation. Yes, he has escaped from all the animals. Very sweet, Hajira. Yes, he escaped from all the animals and got caught by the crocodile. Should not believe others blindly. Okay, many teachers have already started giving what they learned from the story. Okay, the way we express shows more interest to students. Yes, definitely. Voice modulation, the expressions to explain. Puppets were awesome. Your voice, your actions, body language. Perfect. So you are all awesome teachers. You already know what it needs to make a story beautiful. You're already there. Very nice. Okay. Yes. What is that on the screen that you see?
Puff.
Yes. So
It's
that is
tempting. Evening snacks. It's already a snack time.
a good
Puff is-
yes, a nice evening snack with somebody. If somebody gives cooks it for us and gives, very nice. Yes. Okay. So this is a short form which I have made to remember the strategies to make a storytelling very, very interesting. So if you can remember veggie puff, yes, you are sorted. Okay, so V is for voice modulation and expressions. Okay, so what is voice modulation? You all know voice modulation is not the gingerbread man ran and behind him the old woman ran. The old woman told the gingerbread man to stop. The gingerbread man did not stop. Okay, was there any modulation in the voice? No. Okay. Okay, so modulation is basically the ups and downs in a voice. Okay. The gingerbread man did not stop. The old woman told him to stop. She told, stop, stop, stop. He kept running. This is up and down, but was it effective? Was it nice for the ear? Voice modulation is up and down of a voice. So now I went up, I went down also. But was it good? Was it soothing? No. Yes. So voice modulation is according to the emotion and according to the character. Okay. And when you have to give a particular voice, when the emotions come, naturally the expression will also come. The first step is to understand the character. Character study is very, very important. So once you've understood the character, you know the emotion of the character, so naturally the expression will come. The expression will be also there on the face. I am very, very sad. When you're happy, can you tell that way? No. So the emotion is actually influencing the expression. Okay? It might not influence the words, but the expression I'm saying. Okay? So, okay, somebody's saying something about voice modulation. Yes, our voice modulation must be in such a way that it takes the children to a fantasy world. Okay, I would not say a fantasy world. It is when they can imagine the sequence of what you're telling. That is basically the voice modulation. The voice should not be flat or dead. It should not put them to sleep. It should actually excite them. It should make them get images in their mind. It should trigger images in their mind. Yes. So it transports the children to a different world. Yes. Stories are like vans which transport children to an altogether different world. So the voice is very, very important. So that is the first thing. Okay. Next, what comes in the veg puff? After V comes E. Yes. E is for eye contact. Very, very important is eye contact. So how would you have felt if I just kept looking down and telling my story? All my props are here. So I'm grabbing one prop, I'm picking up another prop, I'm picking up the other thing, I'm picking up my drum, and I am not looking at you. I'm only looking down and doing my story. How would it feel? Would you feel a connect with me? No, right? You will not feel a connect with me. So, all the more it becomes very, very important, very, very essential when you are doing it in a classroom setup and the crowd is also small. Please span your eyes from left to right, right to left, front to back, back to front. Make sure you make an eye contact with every child in the classroom. That is how they feel connected with you, and they feel they are also in the story along with you. It's very essential that we learn to maintain an eye contact. We all have our own comfort areas. Some people have a comfort towards looking at the last row or the back. Some people have an affiliance to the right side, some to the left, some the first bench, immediate. So please make sure, understand which is your area where you tend to look more. Please try and span throughout. Okay, so we are done with V, we are done with E. Next is gestures and body language. That is G. Okay, so in a classroom, you have all the liberty to move. You can use your entire body. Your body is the biggest and most effective prop that you have, prop that you can use. You don't need any props. You can be the character. You are the biggest property. You are the most valued property for a storytelling. Your voice and your body. That is enough to effectively deliver a story. Yes, of course, we use props so that it becomes easier for the children to understand or visualize things. However, you are the biggest prop. Irrespective of how many properties you use, what all properties you use, you have to work on your voice and your body language and your gestures. For each character, how you want to move your body, how you want to use your voice is very, very important. Yes, so that is the third thing. In the veggie puff, we have come to the third thing. Next, the most important thing, I. What is that? Can you all see the slide? Can you all see this? This point?
Yes, interaction with audience.
Audience. That is the most important thing which makes storytelling stand out. Yes, we all watch TV, we look or we listen to stories on YouTube. There are so many mediums to listen to stories. We listen to podcasts. But what makes storytelling so very special is the interaction with the audience. Now, if the same story I would have done in a classroom, so I would have told the children, one part would have been the gingerbread man and the other part would have been the various other characters. So every time they would sing the song, the first time, the second time I would have sung. And from the third time onwards, they would have sung the song. And there is so much scope of interaction when a story is being done. So you can always hide your puppet and then you can say, next, do you know who the gingerbread man saw? He was running tuku 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 tuku. Who do you think he saw? This animal is tall, has got 2 ears, one nose, is very hairy. People go on ride and it goes, what is it? So, and then slowly you can show them. So, in a storytelling, there is scope for lot of interaction, and it is when you do those interactions that the impact on the child is maximum and a lot of learning also happens. Okay, so you can ask a lot of questions with them as you're doing the story. Who do you think he met next? Okay, first the horse came, and then the horse could not run. The horse stopped. The old man stopped. The old woman stopped. The horse also stopped. The gingerbread man was fast. He went tuku, 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 tuku. Who do you think he met next? What else lives on the farm? Ask them. Ask them. Get the answers. Elicit answers from the students. They will come up with beautiful answers. And they might be right, they might be wrong, but let them express what they want to. Yes. So what all animals are there on the farm? Who do you think he met next? This one keeps on chewing. Yum, 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 yum. Male also. And he goes, moo. Who is that? And the children will tell. You can ask, have you seen a cow? Do you have a cow? Where have you seen the cow? So many questions, interactions during the storytelling and after the storytelling is what makes storytelling so very powerful. You're watching a thing on TV or on YouTube or on podcast. There's no interaction. It just dum, 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 dum. It falls on the brain. The brain is not thinking, mindlessly listening happens. They're just in that moment looking, listening, and then going. When is our brain working? When there is an interaction, questions are being asked either during the storytelling or after the storytelling. So, yes. Which animal? Which animal? Which animal? Moo. Yes, the cow. Okay. Do you want to give the cow some name? What name would you like to give the cow? So ask. It is just not tapa 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 doing your story and finishing. No, the interactions with the children are very important. Elicit information from them. Acknowledge what they are saying. They might be right, they might be wrong. What color is an elephant? One child can say, my elephant is red in color. Okay, that is his or her elephant. Respect it. And then you can tell, the elephant in my story is black in color. Acknowledge what they are saying. Accept what they are saying. And in the process, correct them if you have to. Yes. Then you can ask them. Through the story you have asked them. In the end, you can ask, how else do you think the story could have ended? Here in my story, you see, the gingerbread man was eaten by the crocodile. And that was the end of the gingerbread man. How do you think the gingerbread man could have survived, or what else do you think could have happened? Ask them. They will give so many different answers of how the gingerbread man could have survived, or gingerbread man would have crossed, or whatever. How else do you want to end the story? Now, teachers, quickly, please put in the chat box. How else do you think you can end the story? What else could have happened? Please let your imaginations run wild. What else could have happened? How else do you think the story could have gone? Please. Is anyone typing anything? Teachers, please, I want you to first think. First, let your imaginations and creativity, those creative juices come. Then you can pass it on to your students also. What else do you think could have happened with the gingerbread man? How else do you think the story could have ended? Hello? Teachers, are you there? Please put in the chat box. Safely landing. Okay, thank you. Gingerbread man escapes from all the animals. Yes. Now he's on the back of the crocodile. He ran away from all. Okay. So you mean to say he escaped from the crocodile also? Okay. Good. Then It might have jumped into the river. And it would have got all squishy, soggy, soft. Okay? He didn't want to be eaten by the crocodile. Instead of the crocodile eating, let me jump into the river. He jumped, duck. Okay. What else could have happened? Escape from the crocodile. Okay. Now, if one child tells me he escaped from the crocodile, next question I will ask, how my sweetheart? How did he escape from the crocodile? Please tell. That would be my next question. Gingerbread man kill the crocodile. Wah re wah. Okay.
Yeah.
Next question I would ask, how sweetheart? How did he kill the crocodile? So just make them think. No right answer, no wrong answer, but let them think. Storytelling is all about imagination, visualization, and we all keep talking brain development. How? Because of the connections that keep happening between the left and the right brain, which happens to storytelling. And it happens because in storytelling, because when you are watching a TV or some other thing, there is no interaction. It is just one way listening. No one is talking to you or asking you or telling you anything. Okay, somebody else is talking. Can you please mute? Thank you. Okay. So the other teachers telling something naughty answers and questions to crocodile and just crossed the river. Okay, Madhuri says somehow he maintained conversation and he crossed the river safely. Great. Okay. Then what else could have happened? Any other thoughts? Any other suggestions? So there was this one child, when I told the story, he told the crocodile, let us become friends, please. We will become friends. Tomorrow I will tell the old woman to make cookies for you and I will get it. And the crocodile agreed and the gingerbread man and the crocodile became friends. So that's what one student told me when I told the story. So children, we are the ones as adults, we keep thinking, is this right? Is this wrong? Logic? Is this possible? All that only the adult mind thinks. Children, they are very spontaneous. They will come up with so many different answers. And it's beautiful. More than storytelling, it's the interactions during the storytelling and after the storytelling that actually makes it such a beautiful, adorable art. Okay? So now, and the songs, the sing-alongs, all that is also interaction with the audience. So you're making the children sing, you're asking them questions during the story, after the story, all that, this is the thing. Okay? Veggie puff, what is P? Can you see the screen? Is the screen visible, teachers? Can someone show me a thumbs up if it's visible? Okay, I am not able to see the teachers. I can see only Indresam teacher, Navya. Can you show me a thumbs up if you can see the PPT? Or can one of the teachers put in the chat box if you can see the PPT? Yes, okay. Thank you, teachers. Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you. Okay, so what is P? P stands for the props that you use while you're telling a story. So it can be picture cards, it can be puppets, it can be a kamishibai, it can be a mask. And so now I will show you one by one. They're all very simple ones which you can actually make. Okay. So the puppets which I showed you, I have not made them. But yes, this is very simple, right? I'm sure you can all make this. A cardboard and a brown sheet of paper. Yes, it takes just 5 minutes. My daughter did this for me. Okay, so this So P stands for all the props that you can use to make the story very interesting. Okay, so this is a cardboard pic. Okay, so this I'm sure you're all familiar. This is the hand puppet. Okay, next we have something called the head gear. Suppose the entire story the crab is going to tell. Okay, so this is a head gear. Okay, so I become the crab and I'm telling the story. Okay, so this is a head gear. This is a straw puppet. Very easy to do. Just take a straw and stick the picture of whichever character you want, and your straw puppet is ready. Okay, and then when there are fish in your story with a string, this is a string puppet. You can have a string and your fish. So I'm just giving you ideas and I'm going really fast because we have limited time. Yes, in a more elaborate session, in a 2-day workshops, we would actually be doing each of these and we would be giving a demo with each of these. Okay. Then we have what is the stick puppet. Yes, this is also very much doable. Your character, your stick puppet. Okay. Then we have something called the envelope puppet. Envelope puppet, as the name suggests, it is with envelope. Very simple. Take an envelope, stick your thing, stick your character, and your envelope puppet is ready. And the two can interact. So something different, some aid that you're taking along with you when you're telling a story. That is a prop. Okay. So this is an envelope puppet. Okay. Then we have something called the finger puppet. So this is a finger puppet. Okay. And then what is there in my box is a ta-dam, 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 ta-dam. Ching, 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 ching. This is a socks puppet. Yes. So a socks, and you can stick on that. You can stick legs, you can stick eyes, and you can make it a puppet. Yes, so that is a socks puppet. Okay. Now, this is a cup puppet. A paper cup. Can you all see? A paper cup. And this is a paper cup puppet. This is another form of a headgear puppet. So this is also a headgear puppet. Okay. So I think yes. And then we have something called the mask. I'm sure you all know what is a mask. Yes. So this is a mask. Did you see that? Is that anywhere? I am here. Are you searching for me? Don't tell the cat I am here, okay? Don't tell the cat I am here. Oh! I knew the cat is coming. Let me go. that is a mask. Okay, and this is a paper plate puppet. From a paper plate I've made a frog. Okay, and then so this you can actually find on the net how to make a moving mouth from an A4 paper. It's very simple, just 3 folds and your puppet is ready. So, and once the movable portion is ready, then you can add extras and make it whichever animal or bird you feel like. Got it? Got it? Okay, teachers, bye-bye.
Wow! My friend was there, now I have come.
Yes, so the same thing. Very much doable. A4 sheet, just 3 simple folds, and you can make the animal of your choice. Okay, so that is another prop which you can use. And another prop is picture cards. Okay, so you can have picture cards. You can draw them. You can have picture cards, and then you can start. If picture cards are used, you can actually ask so many questions based on the cards. So who is there in the picture? What do you see? Why is the crocodile? Why do you think the crocodile is crying? So before you tell away the story or you tell away the right answer, not answer, before you actually tell the story, you can ask the children, why do you think he's crying? Can you see crocodile? The crocodile is crying. Who is near him? What color is the butterfly? What color are the flowers around? Where do you think the crocodile stays? Can you see the river? What else is there in the river? Okay, so you can ask so many questions. Boom, boom. Who is shooting? Acho. Who is shooting? Did you see that? Yes. And what is this? So when you show picture cards, that is also a prop. You can ask, questions are being asked to children every time through the story, after the story, whichever prop you use, or even if you don't use any prop, always remember, whether you use a prop, whether you don't use a prop, your voice and your body language, your expressions, they are very important. Even if you use a prop, you have to change your voice. The horse has a different voice, the chick has a different voice, the old woman has a different voice. So even if a puppet is used, your voice and your expressions are the most important. They are all just extra aids that help for the better understanding of the children. There might be children who have not seen an old woman at all, a horse at all. So it is for their understanding that we are showing them. But that doesn't mean we go out of the picture. We are the storyteller. We are the force which keeps all the 3 in the same page. The story, the listeners and the teller. We are all in the same page. Okay? Yes. So those were some of the aids, props that you can use. So in the veggie puff, VEGI puff, P. Next is, where's my paper? Yeah. U. Can you, I hope you can all see the presentation. Next is U. U is the use of space. So right now I'm sitting, but in a classroom, you have the liberty to use the space. So use it to a manner to effectively help you deliver the story. So in a story, we might have different places. So the same story if I had done, I would have started from one corner of the class, one side of the class, that was the old woman's house, and I would have run, and as the gingerbread man came, I would have met each character and the river would have been on the other side. So use space effectively. Children understand spatial relations very beautifully. So after the story you can ask, so where was the old woman's house? They will tell there. Where did it meet the horse? Here, ma'am. Okay, where did it meet the cow? There, ma'am. So use space very effectively. Plan your story and use space effectively. Okay? And puff, the last F is flow and the pace of your story. The story should flow. So for the story to flow and to maintain a proper pace, it's very important that we practice the story well. So we understand the characters well, we practice the story well. Where we pause, how long to pause, what are the questions we are going to ask, where are we going to ask the questions, all that are very important. Yes, so that is how the pace and the flow is maintained. It will not look nice if I just keep on asking questions or if I keep on just carry the story forward. So there should be an effective blend of interaction plus my story's flow also. Yes, so is veggie puff clear? Can you all put veggie puff if it's clear in the chat box? VEGIPUF. So if you remember veggie puff, you will know how to deliver your story beautifully. Yes. Only one F, sweetheart. Madhuri, only one F. Yeah. People have all gone to the eating puff. Only one F, only one F. Veggie puff clear. Thank you, Krishna ma'am. Okay. Yes. So you will all remember veggie puff. I hope you all carry back a little bit of the veggie puff. Somebody has put double JI. Okay. Next. Okay. So, okay, now teachers, please come back to the screen. Thank you for all your messages on the chat. I will go back and read all of them. Thank you so much. Okay, so after the story is done, now our main aim is to improve the vocab, improve the communication skill, right? So after the story is done, we also how the story has to be done, and during the story what all has to be done. So after the story, make the children retell. That is the first step which helps them make their own sentences and which helps them recollect, remember and retell the story. Okay, so it will boost their comprehension and communication. So you can start off, and if they are getting stuck, you can ask them questions. So what do you think happened next? Who came next? If the child is not able to remember, please don't give away the answer. Give them clues so that they will themselves come up with the answer. It was brown in color. It had a lot of hair on its back. It had a bushy tail. Who was it? Ask the child. Ask. Elicit the answers from the children. Get the answers from the children. As a teacher, that is our job. As educators, we are not there to just put what all we want on the children. We have to make them think and give us the answers. We have to elicit answers from them. Make them tell, make them tell, make them tell. Okay, so story retelling is the first thing we do after the story gets over. Yes, and yes. So these are some of the activities. I've listed 10 activities and I'm not sure if we have time to cover all the 10, but I'll just run through all of them. So the first one is word hunt. So they all must be having their book. So you can give them 5 words, new words, write the words on the board boldly. Okay, so they see the word, they know the spelling, what to look for, and let them search. Let them go through word by word, word by word. Let them place the finger on each word and let them find the words in the story. Okay, and then you can actually explain to them what it means. So when you are introducing a new word, ma'am, I hope you can see this slide. Yes, ma'am? Okay, yeah, thank you, ma'am. Yeah, so when you are introducing a new word, say for example, I am teaching them what a banana is today, and it's a new word. So the first step for them would be to see an actual banana. You can get an actual banana. So let them get inputs through all their five senses. Let them touch it, let them see it, let them smell it, let them taste it, let them even keep it to the ear and see if the banana is telling them something. Yes, so first is get the original thing and show them. Of course, I can't get a horse. In case your principal can get a horse to the school, nothing like that. But since I cannot get a horse, yes, next I show them something which is closest to that. That's a puppet. Okay, so I tell, look, it has a long nose, it has got hair, it has got a soft fur, it has got 2 ears. So I show them something like this. Okay, so once the child has understood this, next you can show the picture. So original thing, then you show the puppet, then you show them the picture, then you show them the word. Okay, then you tell them the spelling, and then you keep repeating this process to reinforce the understanding, and then that new word stays. It can be, if it's an action word, you can give the demo. Okay, so the gingerbread man ran. He ran. Okay, so the demo is given. Next, you can show the gingerbread man how he ran. Moving very fast. He moved very fast. Yes, then you can tell them the gingerbread man ran. R-A-N. Okay, and then you tell them the spelling, and then you repeat. Then you can teach your phonics. R says R, A says A, N says N, and it says R, A, N, ran. You can teach them that also. So that is how you introduce a new word so that the child's retention is longer. And from where are we picking up these words? We are picking up these words from the story we just completed. Okay? I hope we are all on the same page. Okay, thank you. And so there are so many word games which you can play after the story is done, because here now the emphasis I was told to do today was on vocab building. So that's why I'm touching up. There are many activities which are done after a story, but all the activities which I'm showing you right now are for vocab building. Okay, and language learning. So next we can ask them rhyming words. Okay, so run. The gingerbread man was running. Run. So what rhymes with run? Think. Don't know, ma'am. Okay. Daily morning, what comes out in the sky and it's bright, round, shining? Sun. Yes. So sun. And what do you have when you come to school? Fun. So get the answers from them and tell them same sound. You can build upon rhyming words. Okay. And next is a character match. So this is about character study. So which animal went cheep, 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 cheep in the story? Which animal went and ran behind the gingerbread man fast? So this is for character study. Okay. Next is a word relay. This is a beautiful thing. This I really enjoy a lot. So children can pick up anything related to the story and tell. So I start the word relay. I say old woman, and then the next child can tell anything which came in the story. It is just a relay. So it tells how much they have listened and how much they can remember, recollect and retell. That is the entire crux. Story is all about listening, remembering, recollecting and retelling. And that is how the learning cycle also continues, right? That's how the learning cycle is. So how much you're listening, how much you are able to remember, you're recollecting and you're retelling. So the next child can tell anything from the story. It can tell crocodile. Then the next child can tell flour, because the old woman was mixing flour. Yes, the next person can tell cow. So what all they saw, what all came in the story. Now here there is a beauty. It need not be just the words which I as the educator or storyteller told. Okay, now they are imagining the story in their minds. So they might come up with words which if not told in the story also. So a child might even come up and tell, hey, Hay, the cow was eating hay. The child must have seen that when he was listening to the story. Someone else can tell fence. The barn, I told it's happening on the farm. In the barn, there is a fence. So the child might tell fence. So when each child tells, and when the child tells something which you have not told, ask. And then they will give you the beautiful answer or the beautiful reason why they told you that. Okay. Next is opposites, big opposite. Which animal was big in the story? Which animal was small in the story? Who was young in the story? Gingerbread man. Who was old in the story? The man and the woman. Yes, so you can bring out opposites. And then you can make them form sentences or stories. You can pick up 3 words and tell them to make one sentence with all the three characters from the story. Okay, the old man, the horse, and the river. The old man went galloping on the horse to the river. One sentence. Okay, for very young children, we can just give them one word and tell them to make a sentence. Okay, so this story was for UKG children. So I picked up 2-3 words. You can even pick up one word for the very young children. Okay, and who said what in the story? Yes, so run, 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 run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, you can't catch me. And they will all tell, gingerbread man, gingerbread man. Okay, who said brr? That was the horse. So who said what? Again, that is listening, remembering, recollecting and retelling. Okay. So, and then action words, you can make them do. Yes, the old woman. So this, you would be introducing action words. So old woman was mix, 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 mix. So you're mixing. Okay. And she opened the oven. She opened the oven. She opened the oven. She checked. It was hot. What's the opposite of hot? Cold. What is cold? Ice cream. Yes, so you can keep on building conversation with the children after the story. So the more you make them talk, that's when their language improves. That's when communication building happens and language learning also happens. Okay. Okay. So, yes, teachers. So that's all from my end. What's one strategy? Quickly put in the chat box. What's the one strategy you will definitely go and try tomorrow in your classrooms? I believe the teachers are very tired. I can see a teacher yawning. Yes, so what's one strategy which you would go and implement, or what strategy did you like? Yes, through stories, we actually give children wings to imagine and words to express. That's why it is such a beautiful, brilliant art form. and it can do magic, it can do wonders. Whatever you want to do, you can get it done through stories. Okay, and you can put in any questions that you have in the chat box, and I will try and answer all of them to the best of my ability. Yes, I'm also work in progress. I'm also a learner. Lifelong learning is what I believe in. So you can put in your queries, if any, in the chat box. Okay, so teachers are saying action, expression, word hunt, forming sentences, retelling. Yes, the new words, retell, repetition is what actually registers them in the mind. Music, voice, toys to understand story better. Okay. Thank you, Reshma ma'am. Thank you, Sai Vaibhav ma'am. Please, okay. Puppets, rhyming words, actions. Yes. Thank you, Nasreen ma'am. Thank you, Indasham ma'am.
Teachers, whatever the learning outcome you have taken out of this session, of course, we do have our pre-primary teachers WhatsApp group. I would request you to neatly point out the learning outcomes and share it in the WhatsApp group. I would be waiting to go through the learning outcomes.
Okay, so
That
that
will.
your head has told. Now you can let me know your thoughts about the session, how you felt about the session. If it
Yes,
was useful,
yeah, thank you. First of
please.
all, thank you so much for bringing up a simple story, which is there, which is a part of our curriculum, and where you use the usage of properties and your voice modulation. And of course, most of my teachers were become fan of your voice and your expression. I could see through the chat over there.
I'm yet to see the
Uh,
chat.
yes, yes. So they enjoyed it. So first of all, a teacher, especially the kindergarten teacher, should be an actor. They should be able to act in front of the student. Most of our teachers, they may feel, if I change my voice or if I do all funny things, what the other teacher will think and all. So I think you are an inspiration now, by seeing her, how the way she made her voice modulation and the expression and all the cracky funny noises, whatever she made it. So please, teachers, I request you all to follow the same thing in our real classroom also. Then definitely the classroom will be very engaging, interesting. Of course, the fun learning will happen. The learning will happen through the fun way. Of course, after through the story, she has almost 10 points. You have said what are the other things you can teach it. So that is very interesting. Like, you can teach the words, teaching the rhyming words, allowing the child to think creatively, where they can form the sentences. In one topic you took, which is vocabulary, in that itself we have so much to do through story. So there are so many other aspects also involved in the story. So it was a really a wonderful session, and it is insightful and very informative, most probably. Like, the information, I want, that is the reason I asked all the teachers to drop the learning outcome in the WhatsApp message, so that they'll think and imagine, as you said. They will just close their eyes and they'll imagine what are those colors, red color giraffe or something. They'll imagine and they'll put it again in the form of like learning outcome objectives. So I want the teachers to think, rethink, and put it and implement it immediately in the classrooms. Teachers, if you have any other questions, please again drop, because again we may not get her time. So if you have any questions, quickly drop it.
Okay, before we continue, I just wanted to say
Yes,
one
ma'am,
thing.
please.
Yes, so each one, your crow can be kaka. You can sound your crow like kaka. You don't have to. make your, you don't have, whatever comes for you, that is your voice, that is your modulation. So one person can go that is their kaka. Your kaka can be ka ka ka. Another ones can be ka ka ka. Whatever comes to you, please do that. Yes, but make sure you, each person is very unique, so each one adds their own masala to make the story interesting. So the teacher said implement all that I've done. Okay, you can take ideas, you can have more ideas also, and please feel free to implement in your
And yeah,
classroom.
different puppets, using a very simple materials. You showed varieties of puppets. I really loved it. So that is also really helps, because it's a very easily available material. With the easily available material also, we can make a wonderful teaching materials, the puppets. It was good. So teachers, I hope even that part been liked by teachers. So thank you so much once again. Yes, let's end the session here. Once again, I thank you on behalf of all the masterminds and Krishnaveni teachers for this wonderful session. Really, I'm taking so much of takeaways from this session, and I'll ensure that it has been taken by all my teachers too. And yeah, we are looking forward to have such a session in the future also. And I thank the Macmillan team for arranging this session. Thank you so much, and thank you, teachers, for listening very carefully. All the very best. Catch you up.
Thank you so much for having me here today, and yes, wishing you more beautiful, impactful, joyous story sessions in your classrooms. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Ma'am, you can end the session from your end.
Okay, or I will make you the host, ma'am.
Yeah, please, please.
I will make you the host. You're the host now, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, teachers. So, as I said, please drop the learning outcome, whatever you learned out of this session, in our WhatsApp group. And definitely, I'll be checking each and every points whichever you're going to share. And of course, whatever we learned, that we will discuss once again in the WhatsApp group. Thank you all.